Hello DC fans, DJC right here. Today's DC news. Thanks to Superman and DC fans, Puppy Bowl rating went up 12.8 million viewers for Animal Planet's 2025 dog adoption event. It was 12.6 million viewers last year. This marks a 2% increase. There's a rumor that the bride possibly appearing in Waller series. If this is true, we'll see Andra Varma as the bride for the first time. She was incredible in Creature Commandos. I would love to see her in live action.
These are for you. But I picked these for you.
I'm sure Lanterns are filming right now and it'll be releasing next year. There's a fantastic news. Philip J. Silvera will be stunt coordinator for Lanterns. And Cynthia Ann Summers, known from The Last of Us costume designer, has joined the crew of Lanterns.
The thing I love most about my job is helping actors create characters. That's the nucleus of really what my job is. And just watching an actor slide into that personality, slide into that character, you can see their body language change. And for me, like, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. Hi, I'm Cynthia Summers. I'm a costume designer in film and television. I was captivated by the actors and the cinematography and the landscapes and just the beautiful way that you can get lost in another world. I think also what is really amazing about film, it's such a great way for us to experience other cultures and other landscapes and parts of the world that, you know, in your lifetime you may never get to. And I think that The Last of Us was really a testament to filmmaking where all of the departments came together to create a story and something that the viewers could sink into and be transported without noticing the costume, without noticing the set, anything individually. The Last of Us really, I think, embraced the cinematic moment in its entirety. Dressing characters for a possible end of the world scenario is always really interesting because you need to take into consideration what part of the world they're in and where their journey and their story is going to go when the end of the world is happening. I think for someone like Joel, who's an everyman, he's a carpenter in real life, you want to be in something that's comfortable, rugged. For Joel, so more flannels, button-up flannels, but that rugged, I think, is really important for Joel. For Ellie, dressing for the end of the world, people gave her items that they thought she would need when she went out into the landscape to survive. I think that's important, layering and functional fabric that can go through any kind of weather. That's when I needed a gray hoodie. Tentry popped out for me because of the graphic that was on the hoodie, which spoke to the graphic that she wears in the game on her red sunset t-shirt. So that really tied it together for me. And I landed on the Tentry item because of the graphic, because of the sustainability of the company, and it just fit well within our world. And we also used some other items from Tentry because they just worked really well for her character, and also ethically, they worked for me.
Andy Serkis is talking about Batman 2.
Do you ever get tired of people asking you about Batman 2?
I know that there's a huge appetite, and boy, I am as hungry for it as you all are. Because so I'm you know, and I actually talked to him recently. I talked to Matt because I was doing a press thing with him about Penguin, and I interviewed him for I can't remember what it was for now, but he told me, he basically told me the story of Batman 2, and I'm so excited for it.
It's you know, I can have a larger conversation with you about it on the phone, but you know, it's something that we've been talking about since we made Constantine, because we all loved it. So we've been talking about it. But all the sort of DC, because Vertigo is part of DC, that sort of like the control of those properties got complicated with Warner Brothers, with DC, with JJ's deal, you know, all those kinds of things. There's a lot of complicating factors. So it was never like Akiva and Keanu and I having to be sort of convinced to do it. It was really trying to figure out how we can get some sort of control over the Constantine character again. And honestly, I think it was a little bit of the panel, but I believe it was Keanu's appearance on Colbert, where he was asked what character he'd love to play again. And he said John Constantine, and the crowd went nuts. And people finally saw that and went, oh, wait, maybe you guys can go and make the Constantine sequel. So I think it was sort of a variety of factors.